Welcome to the One Star Weak Foot Show, your one-stop shop for player reviews, starring your host, One Star Weak Foot, and our review specialist, One Star Weak Foot. Good evening and welcome to the One Star Weak Foot Show, your one-stop shop for player reviews. I'm going to be your host today, One Star Weak Foot, and it makes me feel really good to see you back on the channel. Thank you very much for tuning in. So, as you guys know, you're getting two for the price of one today, a double review, and for once we are on the RTG. Normally I do these reviews on my pay to win account, but because we packed these guys untradeable in red picks, I felt like we had to try these two players out. Actually, Rashford is not a red pick. I got him from the EPL guaranteed team of the season pack, but I digress. The first player we're gonna talk about here is gonna be Red Shite Henderson. And all jokes aside, he looks like an amazing card. He's 6 foot tall. He has high work rates. He's right-footed with a 3-star combination. I have played 8 games of rivals with him, and the 8 games is a bit misleading. I mean, everybody's doing objectives and rivals, so it feels more like I played 5 games with him. I got 1 goal and 1 assist. And before we go any further, if you're enjoying the content, if you want more content like this, do me a favor, hit the like button down below. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing to the channel. I appreciate all you guys at home for watching this video. So, we look at this Hendo card. I mean, the upgrade he's gotten is actually absolutely insane. I mean, he looks like he's better than Prime Icon Moments Vieira. He looks like he's in that Hullet Vieira Prime Moments SCNTR of midfielder. Is it going to translate in game? We're going to see. I mean, he has the pace. The shooting stats even are very good. He has the passing of Pirlo. He has the dribbling of a GOAT. And he has the defending and physical of Vieira. So he looks like a very interesting card. I will be playing him as a CDM in a 4-2-2. Pretty much staying back while attacking. And I think as far as chem style goes, you have to go engine. All the stats are pretty much perfect except the agility and balance. So that's my opinion there. The next card we're going to be talking about is, of course, going to be the Manchester United up-and-coming player, Marcus Rashford. And when you look at this upgrade, it looks tremendous. He's 6'1". He has high work rates. He's right-footed. Of course, he has the 5-star skill moves and the 3-star weak foot. Once again, I played 8 games in Rivals. It seems more like 5. And I got actually a really good return with the 5 goals and 3 assists from the left cam position in the 4-2-2. As far as instructions go, I am playing him left cam, get into the box for crosses and free roam. I'm really just wanting to take advantage of his good stats, his great attack positioning, and of course his pace. And we look at this card, it looks absolutely nuts. His pace is almost maxed out. His shooting stats are tremendous. Passing wise, he looks like he can play a formidable cam. His dribbling stats, of course, tremendous. His physical stats, I think, is what makes him special, because to have that physical, dribbling, passing, shooting, pace combination is actually going to be insane, especially since he's 6'1". He looks like he can be the 3-star weak foot version of Cristiano Ronaldo. And as far as chem style goes, I believe, I'm not really sure what I really want to do with him. I left him on basic because when you look at the boost he gets on basic, it already looks really good. It maxes out his attack positioning. It does raise his passing quite a bit. He does get a little bit on his dribbling in some important stats. And he gets +5 strength, +5 jumping. I mean, it really makes him a beast of a card. So, without further ado, I'm going to take you over to our review specialist in the studios, One Star Weak Foot. Take it away. Thanks, One Star. So, as you guys know, you're getting 2 for the price of 1. And the first player we're going to be reviewing is, of course, King Marcus Rashford. Is he worth the 700,000 coins that he's going for on the PS4 market? And I would have to say, absolutely. At first, I was skeptical, but after using him, I am a believer. We're going to break down stats so you know exactly what to expect. First, we're going to talk about his 98 pace, and this guy can outrun the cheetah. He can outrun the spaceship. He is faster than the speed of light and then some. I mean, his acceleration coming out of the skill moves was tremendous. He beat the defensive line consistently. He has that game-breaking pace that Adama Traore, that Ryan Kent does have. And on top of that, he has 99 sprint speed, no chem style. So once he's gone, he's gone. Overall, his pace has to be a 10 out of 10. Next, we're going to talk about shooting, and this is the aspect of the card that really surprised me. He has no outside the foot shot or finesse shot trait, but his finishing inside the box was so reliable on both feet, which was a surprise. I mean, I expected his weak foot to be bad, but he scored a couple goals on his weak foot that were from not even the most clear cut of angles, he was banging them in. His attack positioning at 96 is very influential in game. He makes dangerous runs, and because he's so fast, he is difficult as hell to mark. He has 99 shot power, which probably contributes to why his shot feels so overpowered. He has 90 long shots. Overall, this guy's shooting is a 9 out of 10. If you get it on his right foot, it's guaranteed goal. If you get it on his left foot, it's still a very good shot. Next, we're going to talk about this guy's passing, and surprisingly, this guy has a very nice pass on him. I mean, I guess when you look at the stats, it's not too surprising. He has the 90 short passing, the 90 vision, the 98 curve, and in-game, this guy's link-up play was sublime. He was able to tiki-taka with the best of them, and it really adds another aspect to his card, because his other cards aren't the best passers, and he was pretty much just missing this in order to make him a top-tier attacker, because he does have the nice dribbling, the decent shooting, the physical, and the pace, and the fact that he can now pass really makes him a well-rounded attacker. Overall, his passing is an 8.5 out of 10. Next, we're going to talk about this guy's dribbling, and this guy's dribbling feels broken in my opinion. It's only 93, and I say only because he's a team of the season so far card. We could be seeing 97s and 98s really emerge with great frequency as these cards drop. But in game, this guy felt like he had maxed out dribbling. I'm not sure if he has special animations. I wouldn't put it past the EA to give a Rashford type card special animations, but the way he dribbled felt like a glitch. There were so many times where he would activate the animation where the defender would kind of just try to grab the shoulder but fall back, one of those animations. He would trigger that over and over and over again. That's how he got some of his goals. I would just do a heel to heel. Next thing you know, he's past the opponent, he's scoring. I would just do a scoop turn with a 5-star skill moves. Next thing you know, he's past the opponent, he's making plays. I have to say, he's probably the best dribbler I felt that's above 6 feet tall. He feels very quick, very reactive, very responsive. I mean, it almost defies the FIFA 20 physics how good he is on the ball. He has 87 composure, which of course is a very good stat, and he has 90 reaction, so he does get favored to the second chances very often. Overall, this guy's dribbling is a 9.5 out of 10. This guy's dribbling is very surprising for somebody of his height, and I really enjoyed it. Next, we're going to talk about this guy's physical, and what can I say? He does live up to his physical stats. He has 84 aggression, 86 strength, which not only makes him difficult to dispossess because he's a smooth truck, almost like dribbling through the defense, and defenders are not only having a hard time dispossessing him, but they're also bouncing off him. But once he does get dispossessed, he gets favored to the second and third chances due to his high aggression. He has 99 stamina. Man does not get tired, and he has 83 jumping, which obviously does help him from time to time. Overall, this guy's physical has to be an 8.5 out of 10. All right, guys, so what's the final verdict on this card? I will say this card definitely surprised me. I'm just in awe of how big of an impact he made, even with his 3-star weak foot. I mean, he's pretty much the total attacker. He has the pace, insane dribbling, very good finishing on the right foot, and formidable finishing on his left foot. And he does have the physical presence, which does separate him from the other players in his mold on this game. So overall, I have to give him a 9.25 out of 10. All right, guys, so next we're going to be talking about Captain Hendo. He's selling for 600,000 coins on the PS4 market. Is he worth the money? I would have to say absolutely. I mean, at first, I wasn't thinking so, but after I got used to him, I think he's a really, really good unlock, a really good purchase. We're going to break down the stats. First, we're going to talk about his pace. He has 84 pace in game, and I would say he definitely has enough pace to hold his own, even with his team of the season power creep. He's very good at tracking up and down the pitch. That being said, he's not rapid. He's not somebody you should be trying to accelerate past people with, because he just doesn't have that kind of pace. That being said, he does have good recovery pace, and defensively his pace is fine. Overall, I gotta give his pace an 8.5 out of 10. Next, we're going to talk about this guy's shooting, and unfortunately, I didn't really get to test his shot that much, but what I will say is inside the box, his shot was very good. He has 97 shot power, 85 finishing, which of course did contribute to him getting that one goal that he did get. One thing I really didn't expect from this card, though, was his really good attack positioning. He has 95 attack positioning, and it makes me regret telling him to stay back while attacking, because even with the stay back while attacking tactic, he was making dangerous runs. He was making those late marauding runs into the box that were very difficult to mark by the opposition. Overall, this guy's shot is an 8 out of 10. He definitely keeps the opposition honest, which is something you want out of a CDM at this stage of the game. Next, we'll talk about this guy's passing and dribbling, and I would say this guy fits the mold if you want a deep lying playmaker. And his passing is very good. He has 96 short passing, 96 long passing, 95 vision, and with the engine chem style, all those stats were maxed out in game. This guy definitely has that Pirlo-esque passing. And it was something I didn't really remember to utilize until I checked the stats again. And when I did, I mean, this guy's a very reliable passer of the ball. And what really helps him is the fact that he has 91 composure. So he's very press resistant. He's a very good playmaker. He can long pass and short pass, and I really enjoyed that. His actual dribbling, I would say, is very smooth. For a CDM, he's actually one of the smoother CDMs I've used on this game. That being said, he only has 80 agility, 81 balance. So don't get too carried away with him. He's not as good as team of the season so far, Kovacic on the ball. He's not really smooth enough for me to be comfortable playing him at the CM position. But as a CDM, he's very smooth on the ball, if that makes sense. Overall, his dribbling and passing capabilities at this role have to be a 9 out of 10. Finally, we'll be talking about his defending and physical. And this is one place where I really enjoyed his impact. Obviously, his defending stats are insane. His interceptions and defensive awareness were definitely evident. His defensive AI is very smart. He's very good at breaking up play, even without me controlling him, and I really enjoyed that. What I will say did disappoint me quite a bit was his stand tackling, all right? He has 95 stand tackle, 96 aggression, 86 strength, and I expected him to launch himself into every challenge without a care in the world. And while he did have a very clean, very accurate, and decently powerful challenge, what I will say is that he lacks that bite that Vieira has. He lacks that oomph that Hullet has when they go into the challenges, and I attribute that to his body type being pretty much average size. And I would say that his stand tackle itself, I didn't expect it to be as average feeling as it did feel. His stamina at 99 is of course great, and he has 90 jumping, so he does win more headers than he doesn't. Overall, his defending and physical though have to be a 9 out of 10. He definitely is a reliable defensive mid, but what I will say is that his impact is more of a quiet impact rather than somebody who really makes his mark on the game like a Vieira or a Hullet does. Alright guys, so what's the final verdict on this Henderson card? I think he's a great attacking CDM. I think he could play CM, but if he does, I would pair him with a more offensive, agile CM like a Kovacic or something like that. Overall, I do enjoy what he brings to the game. He has the pace. He has a great defending and physical stats. His dribbling and passing are sublime for a CDM, and he does have the shot and the attack positioning to keep the opposition honest. So for 600K, I think it's a great purchase. I definitely would recommend him as well. Alright guys, so that's going to be my double review today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Once again, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video, but until then, deuces.